And now Unicorn can interrupt me during the intro. Hello, everybody. This is Dungeons and Dragons something something, Ram of the Frostmaiden, I'm Icewind Dale. Something something more intro, part 5, I think. No, probably not part 5. We are deeper in than that. We are playing this game. It has been, well, I feel like it's a lot of suffering and like punishment for dungeon masters being so foolish to believe that the product they buy can work out of the gate. It is not the case. You have to put in so much more work. I'm Solalar, I'm the dungeon master of this motley crew, and we have here a unicorn.
A sleepy unicorn.
We got a Reverend Lovecraft.
Barely keeping awake. What?
We have a dreaming hero.
Hello.
And we have a successful game designer. Is going to be famous one day.
And I wish. But yeah, it seems like we're all sleepy today.
It's yes, yes we are. I'm not sure about Ref. He looks like he has all his shit together today. Rest of us though, a mess.
I'm good at bullshitting.
Oh.
Everyone is sleepy. The best state to make important tactical decisions in.
Yeah, I was about to say that self-deception max to the, universe back.
Let me pull out my tactical pocket coffee. All right. Yeah, we are playing Rime of the Frostmaiden. So far, I feel like it. Yeah, it's a punishment to all dungeon masters out there in the world. Oh, it would be session. Wow, it's been so long ago. I don't even see the last upload. Episode 9? I'm sorry, guys.
How do you intend to capture your audience with this much of bubbling?
Well, you see, first I tricked them that this is interesting. And then, well, they leave because they realize it's not.
Oh, goodness.
Or, they find, they tune in for my quirky humor. Because they can't get that much entertainment.
The moment you try typing something with the brace on it, I hate it.
Oh, yeah. I see. Yeah, for sure.
And you have it. Are you right-handed?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
I mean, I could.
I broke my wrist once and I had it luckily on the left hand, but it still ticked me off.
Oh yeah, it was real bad, Unicorn. I was so worried.
And you made it worse.
I made it worse?
Yeah. Don't remember that sleepover. And one time my arm made that knack noise and you were like, oh shit, what did I do?
What did I do? I don't know.
Nothing. You did nothing. It was just my arm making knack.
I existed and your arm broke itself. Oh. Oof.
No, it was while I was at your place.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, for the wedding. All right. Yes. Yeah, that was when my brother had his wedding, when she flew over to attend. So, what happened last session? This crew decidedly arrived in good mead for some good mead, dragging wolf pelts and whole wolves in tow, who have tried to ambush the weak and the small and frail, like your snow elf over there, but have been punished by your prepared actions to tie each other together on a rope. In good mead, you have discovered the bees are loud, and there's no other place where you can stay for free. except where all the love bees are. You have had some conversation with Olivessa, who is one of the people living here. She crafts caskets for good meat, of which the meat is filled in to be transported to the rest of 10 towns. It is the lifeblood of up here in Icewind Dale that makes life bearable. Except all the meat is being stolen. And the last townkeeper has been slain by the attempt to protect the caravan of the marauding bandits, which turned out to be a Verbeek. Some sort of cousin of the giants that lives nearby and, well, does exactly that, what the people were thinking about. Taking all the ale and slaying those in his way. There has been sent out a search party after the news of the demise of the townskeeper, rallying, what's it called? Not a military group, a militia group. You have not heard from them since and decided, well, we just want to sleep here, and after that we could like check up on them. So you took your time and napped, and then the next morning when you went on your way to find out more about the Verbeek on behalf of the town, and to get your alcohol back, because that is very important. There was a scout who was very shook, #shook, and explained to you, well, a lot of corpses be there. And I'm shook. And he had a fox. And you wanted a fox. And he gave you the fox. 5 gold. But then he looked at the book and seen, oh, I will sell the sock for 1 gold. So you got 4 gold back. That happened off screen. More meta jokes. You followed the very obvious footprints back to a cave entrance that appears to have several entrances by itself, in which you suspect the Verbeek to live. I think you guys have not put it together that the ogre killed the militia, but you've soon found out after entering, and a very unlucky stealth roll, that in here are sheep and goat of probably previous victims. The Verbeek detected all of you and alarmed his ogre friend to defend his home. And, you know, there was a mention about a cave bear somewhere who has been awoken, as the Verbeek does if somebody enters the campsite uninvited. Granny Bia has put together that the sheep are his prized pets, and harming them would, you know, the threat of harming them will make the Verbeek submissive, and being conversible, he does not want his pets to be harmed. Alright, the scene has been playing out of what to do here. There are a couple of informations I would like to share for your characters to know. So, if I can, please give me a perception check, everybody who is here, and I will give you some more information, and then we can talk about your predicament. A 17. Oh, nice. A 24.
I'm starting out good.
They call me Granny Eagle Eyes. Hiya!
I totally don't want to roll. So he's still eating.
Alright.
Because I was on my way
Do you
didn't
want...
have any food yet.
Oh, yeah, for
I'm like,
sure. Things to note that came to my attention. Akor is quick to take his boots into his hands and run away at the first sign of trouble.
No, at the
I think
first sight of being seriously outmatched.
At the
it's
first
50.
sign of
That's not-
certain death.
Certain
Yeah,
death.
probably.
There is definitely an advantage to running away. The pros, you survive. The cons, all of your friends die.
I mean, death is temporarily, so it's just a setback of a few
No, it's
hundred
not.
years.
I am an elf. This is fine. Ah, fuck, I'm dying! That's what I
Make it please
imagine.
make it less painful.
I prefer poison or getting stabbed in the heart in my sleep. Oh, I don't sleep. No!
That is the most precarious thing, but probably a thing they do, like elves talking about their past deaths. Oh, you know, that one time I was stabbed to death. Oh no, that's nothing to being, getting your head cut off. And then you have one elf who's just, oh yeah, you get eaten alive by a dragon.
Good
That's
times,
thrilling.
good times. Yeah. All right. So, everybody except for the snow elf, you see above the campfire is like sizzling meat cooking on a roast. It's just been like sticking there. It looks like a torso of some kind. And during the conversation where you got to, the adrenaline is still pumping, but Rhiannon's like talk is so exhausting to listen to about economy that you have managed to like your heart stops pumping as fast and it's no longer drilling in your ears. It appears to be like the torso of a humanoid that's like stuck on a stick above the fire pits. With Granny Bia, I would say you recognize its stocky stature to be one of a dwarf's, even now that it has been cooked to non-distinct features. And there appear to be battle axe like laying like in a corner, stuffed in a corner to next to one of the crates, as well as a set of leather boots that you would surmise have belonged to the corpse before. So just to give you guys an idea of what you're dealing with here. Thinking like I love the ideals about. Well, we can surely we can like work together, right, guys?
I have a question. Was the dwarf dead before they cooked him or afterwards?
You would think that he was probably a casualty of one of his raids. So, Rhiannon has successfully rolled a persuasion check to get into a trade agreement or something with the village. Yeah. I've let her roll, but success, it's not possible to make him start trade with the village. Even if he wanted to, the villagers would never accept it for his past transgressions of wanton murder of their friends and family.
Sorry.
What do you mean with your goal?
We are not dead yet.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, you have achieved it. So, and Doug has laid that out like, I don't want to trade with humans. Even if I would want to, they would never trade with me. I have slain too many of their kin. Like, it doesn't even make sense for himself. He's smart enough to see that. Do you guys want to talk about your possible options? Please feel free to do now.
While
Maybe.
their attention is focused on those two, can I have Granny Beer move up here?
Yes, totally. I feel free to move around in this area wherever you please.
How sturdy does the ceiling look?
I would like to just offer them to move somewhere else.
So this is it is a cave ceiling. You would see that there are definitely like some ice stalactites hanging from it. You don't think that it would like collapse just because like you can probably launch a fireball in here and it will be fine.
But what happens when I pull the ceiling down?
Explain.
Well, I have an AoE spell that
Pulls.
increases the gravity.
I don't think that it would have an effect on the structural integrity of this cave. Unless you can point me to something in your spell that counters that. In this case, I would believe no. But I would say that those
I'm gonna toast it.
those icicles from the ceilings look quite possibly deadly to be, you know, falling on somebody. Alright, gravitatory spells.
I could cover this area with the spell.
Speed is halved, 2d8 force damage, and it's a magnified gravity. Ten-foot radius sphere.
I just wonder if we can't just make a deal with them, tell them about our mission, and tell them that if they just move to another location that's still on the trading route, but stuff that we would just buy them some barrels, as long as they just leave the villagers alone for a while and make it look like this hideout is abandoned.
Oh, so you don't want them to abandon this place, but to pretend like they're no longer here?
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, that's a possible strategy. We can definitely play that out.
I'm not sure how my my alignment like that. I'm not neutral good, yeah, sure.
Good enough.
Good enough.
When neutral good is just good with asterisks. Good enough. I like it. Probably, possibly.
We can always come back and kill them for good.
I do have my own couple of pet peeves that I'm thinking like, damn, how are they ever going to explore the rest of this place? I guess the answer is they won't.
It's a shame.
It's a shame indeed. Alright.
But if the mission is clearly impossible for low-level characters to do, then
It's not, I would say it's definitely possible. And you have triggered the worst possible outcome that is posited by the book. From what I have read up until now, I've seen. Oh yeah. Oh, there are many different ways. Oh, this is the worst one. Damn it.
I mean, we could also just, bring them a lot of booze, have them get drunk, and when they fall asleep, we just assassinate them.
Erwin, I will give you more information because of your position. You
Okay.
hear thudding of crunching in the snow outside.
crunching.
Do you
There's a
turn and
dragon
look?
outside.
I wanna take a look.
Alright. You can see with your 15 white feathers of an oversized chicken with an axe
Good.
for a beak,
Um,
as well as a hooded figure that is holding a bow in a ready position. He is pulling down the hood and gives you a short wave. You recognize him as the scout earlier who exited the forest in shock that was carrying the fox.
I make and wave back, but I know that he should be very quiet.
Yeah, you see him pulling back into the forest a bit to hide his position.
Okay. I follow.
Oh, you go
Pretty
out of
sure-
the cave? You follow him outside?
I'm
You're-
pretty sure they're very, very busy where they are, right?
Alright, yeah, sure. Yeah, roll me stealth check.
Oh fuck.
I will give you advantage as he is sufficiently distracted by Rhiannon's ridiculous plan to make all of this work out. Oh yes.
It's a 18.
Yes. You managed to get out of line of sight and out of this cave.
Why is everyone leaving me alone here?
You don't know about it. She's
You
sneaky.
know that.
I just turn around and start see her.
Yes, you turn around and see no one is there to protect you anymore.
I will basically give Dreaming Hero like 2 minutes to do stuff before the elaborate plan of Rhiannon inevitably fails of, you know, what are you trying to achieve?
What I'm trying to achieve is meet the scout.
Alright, yeah, he will sneak up to the cave entrance. Luckily, because it's far enough outside, he doesn't have to worry about being super stealthy, especially since people are talking inside and there are all the goats and sheep.
Yeah.
So he will rush up to you and say,
What?
Have you slayed them? Are you
No,
alright?
not yet. Alright. No, not
He-
really.
Yeah, he's getting pale.
We kind of fumbled. They're alive. They're getting distracted right now. I'm not sure what to do right now. Why are you here?
I came to check up on you. That monster took 5 militiamen. You were 4.
I mean, that's totally relatable.
And I'm here with Snowy. It points to a snow axe peak. It's you know,
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
it's basically a horse. Like people ride those.
I'm a little jealous.
You
My
see the
parents would never let
majestic
me have one.
axe beak on its nose.
I'm a little jealous. My parents never allowed me to have my own. Um,
That's beside the point. Like if anything
I
happens, I could still run away on him.
hear that.
What do you want me to do?
I suppose there's no chance that we could get back up or
Uh,
explosives.
yeah, he kind of like half shrugs. I'll
I
back
was
you up.
about to ask, does he have any explosives?
Yeah, I love explosives.
He looks at his hunter's trap. He looks at his bone arrow.
No.
He looks at the axe beak. Ka-ching! It's very shiny axe. Beak.
I wanna pet the bird.
No, it's still far. It's still like further away.
You're not dreaming. You pet the beak and then your hand is gone.
Oh, my
You
hand.
want to-
You just
no,
touch it. It's like a katana. Ka-ching!
I just wanna, pet the fluffy part of the bird.
But you mistook it for the axe.
Oh damn. Ka-ching!
Alright. I'll pack you up.
Uh, okay.
You.
Apparently there's also a cave bear, and I think we should go this way.
Oh, mother. Okay, that's what he says.
So
Demonetized.
I'm gonna sneak this way to see if there's another way in.
All right. Yeah. Move yourself to the mouth entrance.
I can always run. Oh, what the hell is that?
Tension everywhere. Do I have music for you guys? I think I have some music.
I gotta move very carefully.
Let's try out this. Bitterness, bittersweet regrets. Yeah, that sounds fine.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's
I'm
riddle.
kind of getting myself killed. Yes.
On brand. The place you have reached. The 8-foot high, 5-foot wide passage has a dozen burial niches carved into its walls. That is what you see here. Like some tribe have carved tombs to the sides to place the bones of warriors.
Oh. Oh. Wait.
What you can see are not much, except for a couple of skulls and carved stone knives that are left in those small crevices for the corpses. Much of it else has turned to dust and brought back into the earth.
Oh. That's wow. So there's something ancient here, not just a cave.
Yes.
I will not touch any of this because I'm pretty sure that's cursed.
Well, you know.
I lived in the woods and whatever. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's cursed. I'm gonna go this way.
It's reasonable to assume. It's definitely one of those things that your parents will teach you when you're a child. Like, you don't disturb the graves of the fallen.
Yes, unless
you want to like meddle with ghosts and be haunted in your future and stuff like that.
Don't
pretty
meddle
sure my
with the
character is terrified of this idea.
Also, you can make a lot of money if you meddle with the tombs of the dead.
Yeah. Don't meddle with the tombs of the dead, and don't meddle with the tombs of the living.
Unless you can make a lot of money.
Nope, not this character.
Alright.
How high is the chance to
This
encounter
character
money?
So let me like reveal this place and I allow you to do me another perception check.
I am so doomed. Look, there's water.
Zon, can't you turn on dynamic lighting for this anymore?
I probably could,
Okay. Just wanted
but
to
I'm
ask.
too scared to mess everything up if I do it now and delay the game more.
Oh, look, it's a 21.
Oh look! It looks like a bear is walking down the cave entrance and sniffing around in the air as you hear the thud, thud, thud. Let me just show you how he looks like.
Oh, look, it's a fluffy bear.
He looks exceptionally fluff.
And oh no, the fluffier they are, the deadlier they are. I'm so doomed.
The footprints are like creaking and shattering the surface ice levels of a creek, like a bach, of a creek running out of the cave, like playfully tumbling down the cave entrance, leading outside. As he like leans down, licks up some of the water, and sniffles around, and like his nose is turning in your direction as he's like right around the corner.
I go this way.
Okay. Yeah. You probably
like-
have to go deeper. Yeah, this sounds about right. And this is where
I
you
was
see like
approaching-
the back of the Verbeek explaining like this makes no sense to the distracted unicorn.
I leave them, with talking and go this way.
Alright, fantastic. Yeah.
There's a bear coming my way.
Well, the bear has not noticed you, but this
Oh,
this
damn
is
it.
fine.
Oh,
Everything
damn
is
it.
fine.
Oh, I'm doomed. I'm so dead. Oh, look, there's something.
Alright. Actually, let me now that you're like doing full. Let's walk around in a circle over here. I will tell you what you see. This appears definitely to be the place where Doug, the Verbeek, has come from. What you see is a stone knife is here. A stone knife, it's quite big, and Doug has been sharpening it before you have interrupted him. And is there anything else? So it's a ring-shaped excavation, and you can notice like additional burial chambers, like the other ones that you've seen. They appear to be a bit more prominent, like for people who were of a higher standing of that tribe, that culture that carved out this place initially. But the ones on your east side have been collapsed. They, from what you can see on a quick glance, and being paranoid of being detected by both Verbeek and the bear, you don't spot any valuables that would catch your eye.
Yeah.
And there
pretty sure
appears
I'm
to be
not
a stairs going downward. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, going downward into another room.
So, you know what? I go down the stairs. It can't be worse than the bear around the corner.
Let
Or the Agra and the Verbeek and the other room.
Uh,
Right?
Sure,
That's-
this is
It's
fine.
another you're talking about.
All right, so okay, yeah.
Understood.
So it's raised. It goes upward. There we go. Carved steps on the south side. Climb 5 feet to this 10-foot high, 15-foot square room, which has narrow natural exits in the east and west walls. In the middle of the room is a rectangular stone block, 7 feet long, 4 foot wide, and 3 feet tall. Pictographs on the walls of the chamber tell a tale of one tribe's journey through mighty mountains and across a perilous tundra.
Oh. Is there something odd about this? I don't know, the stone. Is it an altar? Or is this a grave? Coffin?
Why don't you give me an investigation check and see you investigate?
I'm gonna investigate, but before I investigate, I go like this.
Meantime, let's roll initiative for the rest of the part. No.
I think we're already in initiative.
Oh yeah,
It's
we
currently suspended.
yeah, it is suspended. We would probably re-roll as you have reached a point of negotiations. So
I'm not
if
good at
initiative
this.
would break out again, we would re-roll.
Great, and I don't have to go first.
What have you done? It's a 7. All right.
Akka. Could you hear me, Akka?
Do you guys want to do something in the meantime as the unicorn is distracting?
I have a plan, Akka.
Oh no, Granny Bear has a plan.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
At least someone has one. Because that's more than what I have right now.
Basically, just answering. If it involves you dying, I'm definitely not happy, but I'm listening.
Well, I mean, wasn't specifically about that, but I guess it's on the menu.
Very high on the menu.
I reckon I could cause a stampede by knocking over one of these fences. And that momentary confusion will give us enough time to skedaddle.
I think we could basically leave either way.
Do you
I think
prefer
wasn't
we...
the idea we can leave at any time, but the point is we don't want to?
The point is, you fail to achieve any of your goals if you leave.
Do we want to stay and fight?
I mean, we have to do something. We can't just run.
I
Meanwhile,
At least we have to look like we tried.
I could kill all of the sheep and then they wouldn't have any food and they'd probably starve. But then they'll probably go steal more.
And get a few villagers, yeah?
I do have an ace up my sleeve that we could use, but it's gonna be spicy.
Okay.
And I can
Use
only
the
do
clutch
it...
shield.
Sorry?
Unicorn doesn't speak with you. She's busy. She is distracting.
I thought I heard something from beyond the fourth wall there. Do you think we could hold our own in a fight against these two? I'm thinking we
Yeah,
probably
fuck no.
wouldn't. So I will cause a stampede. We'll try and split them in different directions, and then we'll take them down one at a time.
I wonder when the group noticed that that Erin is not around.
You're not in our line of sight anyway.
Yeah, it's like, she's just
Yeah,
around the
good.
corner. She will be there to aid us. Surely. Why would she ever run away and abandon us here?
I will create the
Especially
stampede.
Akko is asking that.
Yes.
Who would ever run away? Who would dare such a thing?
What a coward.
When one of them goes to chase after the cattle, we will... what's the word? Take him out.
Bada beam, bada boom.
Maybe you think this cattle would react to loud noises in their head?
Yes.
Sure. I mean, that would definitely be disturbing to sheep.
Well, then that could definitely help with the stampede.
Okay.
Just give a sign and I'll help.
As she is talking, she's going to take out a stone amulet with the symbol of a skull on it.
Ooh. What, are you like a servant of pain? Like, what is happening here?
What the hell is happening? Why do you have an amulet like that?
So, before we move on with what you're doing, with your perception check, like from where you're standing, I'll also like draw attention to those incredibly spicy icicles from the ceiling right above the heads of the of your enemy. You did roll a 24 after all, and I'm trying to help you guys out a little bit.
I mean, I don't know the extent of our companion's magic, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, probably.
All I know is what I got.
Yeah. So, you can tell me what you're doing, and then we can move back to Riming Hero and see like what happens until you do your thing.
Okay, as they are talking, I guess Bia will try and use her weapon to try and smash one of these restraints on the fence to sort of create an opening that sheep can escape through.
I would like you to, if you do, you want, you don't want to be noticed, is that right? Until it's too late.
That's a good idea. Yeah, don't be noticed. Would be good.
I did not plan that.
choose No. This is. I would like to get a sleight of hand with your strength.
Okay. Can I use some guidance here? Well, grandmother, please let this work, otherwise I'm boned.
Yeah.
You
sounds-
get a bardic inspiration.
Oh, that's true.
Just whisking over.
You get double thumbs
You can
up
do
from
this.
the
We need
side.
You get double inspiration because you're actually trying not
Two
to
thumbs.
die.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do the roll.
It is. I don't have proficiency, but I do have a +3.
I guess I have never heard of any dungeon master ever using sleight of hand with strength.
Hey, that's a natural 20.
Wow! All right. What is your preferred outcome?
To
Culinary.
create a stampede towards the northern exit.
Basically, I see that as the trigger, and to help with that, I
Like this
just
way?
point at one of the sheep, more or less in the back, and to help with the stampede, I take out a small piece of copper, point at one of the sheep in the back, cast
Oh.
message, and just shout at the top of my lungs. But only the sheep hears me.
Oh, So
Does the creature you target be smart enough to
you
I'm
know,
smart enough to hear screaming, so
as long as it's conscious enough to understand people are talking, it can probably receive a message.
There's nothing about languages, so
You just make a doot in its mind.
Do, 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 do.
This is already the best plan.
Although I don't know if you can scream without screaming.
I mean, it says regardless what I do definitely scream, but only the target can hear me.
All right.
Like the target, the message is just screaming at the top of my lungs for as long as I can,
Yeah, the target can hear it.
and
in
then a
its,
very silent. You can reply
the
to this
target
message.
can hear it in its head, and
Wow.
you can definitely whisper the message. So if you don't whisper it, and like you say, you're screaming it, so like you cannot whisper it, and it arises like a scream. But I think it's good enough to achieve your goals.
I mean, Granny Beer will help as well by
Yeah.
pushing the first one through.
Yeah. I just want to be. I'm sorry. This is more like a technical thing, and not like you will achieve your goal. But you wouldn't be able to silently into your copper wire, and Granny Bia would hear like the screams in her ears like exploding in her head. Ah, it's so loud. Type deal.
Good to know. Can't weaponize message.
That's the other whisper spell, the dissonant whispers. That's what that's for. Weaponized whispers.
That too, but that would just kill the sheep.
Well, we don't want that. You know what? If you roll me an intimidation check, we can weaponize message, and you roll a 1d4 psychic damage.
I mean, it's not about damage. It's just
Yeah, to scare the sheep, to run away.
yeah, just scaring it enough
Alright.
for it to just
Yeah, fantastic.
bolt around.
All of this will happen as soon as we find out what happens with Dreaming Hero. The stone slab, you're pretty sure it's a sarcophagus. Like, oh, you can push the lid aside. Except it looks incredibly heavy, and you would need a group of people. But taking
probably
the trouble to look around here, see for clues, you can also see that whoever appears to be the tribe's leader of the group prevailing in Icewind Dale appears to be holding a small stick, and like it is casting spells.
Ah. I'm interested in the stick of wonders or whatever it is. But I will need my friend.
And then you look back at the grave, and you look back at the picture, and then you're like, well, this has probably nothing to do with it. No,
Uh,
I let you
I
come
need
to your
someone
own
smarter.
conclusions.
I'm like, I need someone to help me with this. That's a pretty stick. Does the dead guy hold the stick? I don't know. Maybe
It
Rina
appears to
would
be
know.
like the person at the very front, leading everybody else, holding up something that looks like lines are going away from it,
Shiny.
dangerously.
Oh,
And you look back, and
dangerous
this is the
shiny.
biggest block of stone you've seen here.
I'm gonna ask Rina Dunn later on. I'm pretty sure she would know.
Alright,
She sounds smart. I go this way.
alright, let me uncover this
There's
way.
a difference between sounding smart and being smart.
How would my character know?
This is fine, everything is fine.
I have like, what was my intelligence? 8?
Yeah, the difference is Ryan is being smart, I am sounding smart.
Yeah. Oh, I found something. Are they explosives?
Alright, we can ignore the heavy snore. We can ignore the ogre asleep in here. What you see is okay, yeah, no, that's not here. Suspended from the ceiling of this chamber by a series of ropes and pulleys are 6 baskets. Clustered near the south wall are 3 wooden casks carved with good meat's heraldic symbol. A drinking mug made of a cut-off section of a horn with an antler handle added. Upright and centered. You
know,
definitely recognize this to be... Oh, that's the stuff.
Are they? Is it still full? Does it still have ale in it?
Let me
meat?
check. So there are the ones at the ceiling and the ones on the floor. And I guess you're going up to see what's... you're trying to find out if they're empty?
Yeah, I would like to see the. I would like to bring down the stuff at the ceiling, to bring it down safely, because I'm a little worried it will fall on my head.
Yeah, you can... you check the barrels at the floor first. What you realize is one of them is definitely empty, as one of the top boards have been like crashed in with a sharp tool and has been emptied out. There are residue of alcohol dripping from it, leaving a tiny pool as it is not quite freezing the alcohol. What you do feel like the other two, after like touching them and giving them a short shake, they appear to have a liquid in them.
I'm now wondering if it would be possible to put some in the middle, save some right here, and in the burial chamber, and lit the other stuff on fire to cause a distraction.
I would love to know how much you can lift.
Now I was about to, roll them because lifting is impossible. What's my strength? My strength is a 10.
What do I know about strength? What is there to...
I think it was at least... Carry weight was 15 times his strength, so I think lifting, pushing, dragging was 30 times.
Okay. Your strength is 10?
Yes.
Alright. So you feel confident that you can push those barrels? Yes.
Yay! How many barrels are in total?
You think you could probably lift them, like for... you could lift them. But you would think like your speed would go to like 5 feet per round if you would like carry them somewhere. But you could do it with one. You cannot take both by yourself.
I would like to carry one here.
All right. Yeah, you carry one up there. I think in that time you can carry up the second one as well. And
Yeah,
I will let
I
you.
want to have one
Okay.
full one remaining here.
Okay.
Because I plan to let the meat out and set it on fire.
Is that
said-
possible?
I'm pretty sure it's possible. I am not sure. I mean,
Did you ever try to set beer on fire?
you know, I'm very close to go and get meat and set it on fire.
Are you sure about that?
I have made
No.
beer. Want me to try to set it on fire?
Well,
He's
beer
asking
and
so
meat are
often.
two different things, so you know.
He's asking so often. Are you sure you want to set it on fire? That I'm pretty sure it's a dumb idea. But
Like,
because that is fair, and he
so-
will sniff me out if I do that.
I don't know the answer to this, but I know that your character might know the answer to this. So,
The character thinks it's not a good idea and only carries the barrels here.
yes, I think you would think like, does it even set on fire? I don't know. I've heard of people using alcohol to put it on fire. Yeah, totally. But it's not like a widespread idea, and you're not even sure if meat works for that. So it's
Yeah.
I think in your mind it would be, in your character's mind it would be far-fetched and like, I could do it.
But it's a waste of meat.
It is a waste of meat. You would waste all of the meat, and people would be less drunk.
Okay, that's not okay. We need meat in these very cold and trying times. You need the alcohol.
Yes.
Okay, let's
Would
not
you-
set things on fire.
Okay.
Or maybe. I kind of want to set one of them on fire.
Just
Empty one.
like just now.
You just cut off.
Oh, I'm sorry. You mean like you want to set them on fire now? I thought you want them to set on fire when somebody comes. I'm confused. Also,
I'm gonna do
did
it-
you want to check what is on the ceiling, or do you not care
Yes,
anymore?
I wanted to check what's on the ceiling
Alright.
before I do
Let's.
the hazardous route.
So it takes an action to lower one basket from the ceiling.
I do it
Alright.
anyway.
I need to find where it's listed again.
You know,
Alright.
when you said there are 6 baskets hanging on the ceiling, my brain was a Luke Skywalker.
What? Oh,
Luke Skywalker?
no.
You
Alright.
can't just have Luke Skywalker in the
So,
basket.
I will let you to check one basket. So roll me a 1d6. Don't worry about the music stopping, everything's fine.
I don't like that the music is stopping. That's a bad sign.
A 5. You open up
Yeah.
the casket. Inside, you can find bags of oats.
Oh, what?
Oats.
Oats.
Food.
Oh,
The
food.
the foodstuffs. Yes. And
Yeah,
as
I
you
take that.
open up the casket, what you hear is blur, 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 blur.
Lols. What the fuck?
Let's play Revenge of the Forgotten Gods. Yeah, let's go with that.
What was that? Oh no.
Unicorn, your perfect plan is being foiled as your friends are letting out the sheep and the goats, causing mayhem. They're running everywhere. Brr! Blur!
I'm definitely afraid of sheep, so I run away.
They don't even know where to go. They run in all directions. It's a stampede happening. Unicorn, I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw as you're dodging a goat, like running in your way with like its big horns waving everywhere.
First, I just density on the go to make it later.
Did we just make it worse?
I would like to have Bia and Akor roll me a 1d6.
That's
Oh.
5.
Alright. Rhiannon, you barely managed to dodge the goat. You get knocked against the wall, but don't take any damage except a bruise to your pride.
The
I-
wolf took it.
The ogre, whose only real vocabulary is befriend, takes 4 stampeding damage, as the Verbeek itself takes 5 stampeding damage. And they're like, what is happening? You let them free! Bessie! Molly! Bunny Bun Bun! No!
No, how?
And we are rolling for a new initiative at this point. I would love to see the face of Rhiannon as this stampede is happening. What is your expression? Oh, she's eating right now. I'm sorry, putting her on the spot while eating. Oh, yes. Yes, please roll initiative. I have to do the same.
Do I have to do that as well?
Yes.
Oh no.
Unless you
Am
don't
I
want
fighting-
to be part of combat. We can take you out of it and see what happens with the others.
We need all the help we can get.
I mean, what am I even fighting? I'm in Azure.
What are we even fighting for, guys?
I'm gonna do the initiative.
Oh, they both had the same turn. Oof.
Did I roll?
Yeah, you roll twice. Oh, I think you still have to click on your token while rolling. That must be it.
Dump thing is dump.
No worries. Alright, so we count your 21 here.
Oh.
Actually, I like this. Aaron Herb Mixer, you hear a mess. You see, like whatever's happening, you no longer have time to explore. Well, you do have time. It's not your problem. But it could be your problem. What do you do?
I suppose I just move out of the way because I'm hearing stuff happening. I'm like, what the hell is this noise? So I move carefully around like that and peek around the corner because I know there's a bear in the other direction.
Alright, I will reveal this whole area for you.
Yay!
You definitely see a very confused ogre as more goats are running in your direction. Like one of them.
Do I see the icicles above the ogre's head?
Not from where you're standing.
Oh, a shame.
So, how much movement do you have?
30, I think.
Alright. You can move up to 6 fields, but from where you're standing, you don't see what is happening, but you do hear chaos is happening. And you wonder who started it.
I kind of moved there to look.
Alright, yeah. You see a lot of animals and an ogre being very upset.
Oh, nice. Well, I hide where I am.
Alright, fantastic. Roll me stealth check.
Do I have advantage? I do not see what did I roll?
I think you clicked somewhere that says always roll with advantage. But
No, it's disadvantage. Always. Oh no.
because
it's advantage,
the
yeah.
lower number is grayed out, right?
I mean, it should be always roll advantage.
But then
Is that what I have too?
No,
but there's a
it's
difference
advantage.
between when it rolls both dice and when it grows out the lower one.
Yeah, but always roll advantage. It's just rolling both dice. So I think it's
Yeah.
advantage toggle, set to advantage toggle, and then advantage in
Yes.
the top menu.
Yeah, you can probably change that.
I could just press on one on a normal and be like, that's it.
Alright.
So I get advantage because they are super busy.
I would say they realize somebody is back there, but none of them really have time for it. So you will not get like an advantage on your attack, but you are like hidden from sight.
Yay.
Like there's too much confusion happening here for them to notice you.
I don't think they would know that there's someone in the back because I'm.
It's one of those things where you try to hide and you... What is happening here? What did happen?
You tripped.
It,
And slipped on the ice.
I made the lights out like yeep!
Yeah, it's like, what the hell?
And then you hold like your mouth and your organ is like so confused like, be friend! Grady Bia, you heroically stand with one foot on the fence. Shing! The campfire illuminating your frame.
Okay, Granny Bia is
Your
gonna.
incredibly buff pecs.
Where is this going?
Your oil-covered body. No.
Granny Bia is gonna move here. She's gonna hold her stone symbol, and she's gonna ready an action. If either of the Virberg or friend move out of sight, she's going to activate her magic item.
Oof. Oh wow.
It hasn't.
Like if they move out of sight?
If they if they leave the center room.
Like towards you?
No, if they leave throughout any of the entrances, I will
Uh,
activate this magic item.
okay. Okay, sure. I guess I will do stuff and you tell me if it triggers you because I'm having a tough time imagining this.
She is preparing an invocation.
Alright. That's what Granny Bia plans is.
Basically, if they get out of this space.
It is
Always.
goat time. Granny Bia, roll me a dexterity saving throw trying to dodge goats. I will need a second one from Rhiannon as she's standing smack dab in the way of a lot of goats.
You didn't let me move last turn.
It's not your turn yet. It's goat time.
Oh no, it's goat time.
It's go time, everybody.
And I need a dexterity saving throw from Irvin, Herb Mixer.
I need what?
A goat dodge roll.
Dutch roll. Okay.
Dodge the
I'm
goat.
gonna try the goat Dutch roll. Here we go.
Granny Bia, you dodge all of the goats. Rhiannon,
17.
you take some damage. You take 2 bludgeoning damage from goats slamming you around as they stampede past you. Blah, blah, blah. And this is how I killed my characters. With a stampeding horde of goats.
No, you did not kill us yet, but I love how they're like
Working on it.
"Rah."
It's not the first stampeding horde of sheep, by the way. This happened before. I think Unicorn was even there when it happened.
I don't remember.
Unicorn, do you remember when we played the Green Tower with my parents?
No. I
Uh,
wasn't there probably.
You don't remember the kobolds in the tower? And the dragon egg? Maybe you didn't play with us on that one. Maybe we played a different one. Alright.
I don't even remember having played with your parents.
You visited us and we played D&D together, no? I'm saying yes, guys. This happened. Unicorn is
This happened.
repressing bad memories of me being a bad DM. Surely, that's the only explanation here. Alright.
Oh my goodness.
Goat, time is over. It is definitely a mess. Many goats are running outside. And you can hear the growl of a very hungry bear. That is very
Interesting.
confused. It's like... "Grrr."
Goat?
Lunch is coming his way.
Rhiannon Squall Nila Kaslan. Once again, your friends have foiled your plan. It was just about to work, you're sure of it. But now we will never find out.
No, they didn't foil my plan. I didn't have one, so there was nothing to foil.
Rhiannon, nothing of
I
your
don't-
plans was
I don't-
foiled. What's
I
your
don't know
new...
what I'm doing here.
Alright, your action. I don't know what I'm doing.
One after the goat. And pretend you're catching them for them.
I can't cast it. I restricted.
Alright.
You're gonna create
I
a.
think I will take the dodge action and fuck off.
So you don't want to fight at all? Is your plan?
Who would I fight right now?
Even though you were thinking about the gravity spell and everything, the ceiling wouldn't collapse, but the icicles would probably fall down. But it's okay. I'm not telling you
I'm
what
not
to do.
100% sure.
Are you 100% sure? Roll me an intelligence check.
Roll me a statistics check.
Roll me math.
No, that's Pathfinder.
Roll me your
Roll a
calculus skill.
dungeoneering.
Yes! You're sure you can do both damage if you spell and have the icicles collapse above both of them. But it will be more effective on the Verbeek as it's like directly above him, but like to the side of the ogre.
How do I draw a circle?
It's a 10-foot radius. It's 4x4 squares. You affect both of them.
Wasn't there a mode to draw circles?
Nope. Never. Oh yeah, draw a rectangle. Hold Alt for circle/ellipse. Hold Shift to snap grid.
Hey.
You want to kill the goats too?
I don't see a goat.
It's a sheep.
No, I moved the circle and myself accidentally.
Alright. The campfire dies.
Is that 20 foot? No, that's too small.
It's a 10-foot radius, right?
Yes. So it's a 20-foot diameter.
I believe the con saves fail. So I would like you to roll me. How am I doing this? The ceilings are low, so there's not much impact happening, but the gravity is doubled. So I'm just making this easy. Instead of falling 10 feet, I will count it as like falling 20 feet. So
It's only 10 feet high? How can the ogre even stand there?
no, the distance from the icicles to until it hits the giants.
No
so-
dodge action then, but casting Magnify Gravity.
Yeah. Roll me the damage for the spell.
Oh, you already wrote the...
Yes.
Say.
Roll me the damage for the spell. Roll 2d6 for the Verbeek additionally, and roll 1d6 for the ogre.
Roll what again?
2d6 and 1d6.
I'm not an evocation wizard, I can't do shenanigans with that.
Your magic is super effective. A mayhem being cast is obvious, as you see Doug grievously wounded, as well as Friend bleeding, obviously.
And...
Strongly
can I
weakened.
move a bit?
Move all of the hexes you have, yeah.
Move all of the hexes I have, that's all of the hexes.
Alright, move all of this. You can add your squares as well. Squares and hexes, squares and hexes, squares and hexes, squares and hexes. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about this icon at the bottom. Oh wow. I feel betrayed. Oh no, there we go.
Fuck, I can't run. How high is the chance that he will attack of opportunity me?
Right now you're fine. There's no attack of opportunity. Now let me rephrase. There is no attack of opportunity. There we go.
If I ran this way.
Well, yes.
Because right now I feel safer running to my friends, I think.
Just run out. Just run
Can
here.
I stand in the middle of the goat stampede again?
You could just go around. Why don't you just go around? Oh, yeah. Okay, you do not know that you can go around.
You can move through goats. They're not your enemies. They're just really scared.
But I can't end my turn on a goat.
Nope.
That sounds weird.
Unless you ride the goat. In which case, the answer is yes.
So I
You
will
want to
walk.
jump on a goat and ride it.
I will run here and press myself against the wall so the goats don't hit me.
Alright,
I hope.
fantastic. You run around the corner, you see a massive feathered animal with a shining axe for a beak. Shing! And all of the
Reflex
goats are like,
fireball.
goat! Making goat noises and trying to run away from it.
I turn around into the cave again.
Rhiannon, you're pretty sure you fucked. Now fucking Axe Speaker is in front of you, trying to attack anything in sight.
Is it?
Do you know? I guess we will have to find out. A core. It's your turn. You see Rhiannon taking her legs in her hands and being like, ah!
I'm
Except her
gonna
head is
try
falls over.
something stupid to be absolutely sure.
Alright.
I get over
I mean, they
here.
also saw me doing gravity stuff.
Spell magic! Clubs! Ah! I'm so wounded!
And cast Dissonant Whispers on friend.
Oh!
Fuck this.
Oh, this is so painful to watch. I am sorry.
Oh, no, make him run away. So you
Oh,
get
but the
attack
damage
opportunity.
isn't the complete point.
At least he failed on the wisdom check. So
Why is it painful to watch? Because he rolled 4 damage
says,
and he has 4.
so many numbers. 4 plus 3 is 6. No, 7. Ah!
Hell,
The math problems whispered into his head hurt him physically.
actually, this also study that math does hurt our brain.
But
He's
it
gotta run
kills,
away.
it melts ogre brains, you know? Physically
Wait,
melts
did you,
them.
did you really just send him math problems? Because that's fun.
Really hard stuff like 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is
No!
What's the 5th decimal of pi?
Now we will teach you subtractions. No! And with that, is that the end of your turn?
3. I think he should now have to take his reaction to run away.
Ooh.
That is part of failing Dissonant Whispers.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Basically, it must immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Can
And
you-
ideally
Can you show me this?
directly.
Can you click on the spell so I can read it real quick?
Mhm.
Oh no, I feel sorry for for
The ogre?
On a
No, for
failed
you.
save, yeah, must
I'm
immediately
just
use
told
its reaction.
Does not have.
Alright, his reaction is on your turn, so he will definitely use your turn.
run away.
Well,
And
yeah,
because he uses his reaction to move,
yeah. There's no attack of opportunity or anything like that.
no,
Oh.
there usually is.
Like, he cannot do it because he's using his reaction to run away.
Oh yeah, no, he's not can't do it, but I'm doing it because
Yes.
he's running away.
100%.
So
Yes.
as he's
Does
running
count
away,
as
So,
willing
great.
movement?
No!
usually because
Why am I
usually
direct?
because he has to move his use his
Not so loud.
voluntary.
Alright.
I mean, somewhat. It's not voluntary, but he isn't forcibly moved.
It's him doing the movement, which means you can attack him.
He's using his movement. Yeah.
you can
That's
take-
usually.
There is an opportunity to attack. Which means you can roll. A 15 is a hit.
I'm good at rolling same numbers. And 7 points at least.
And
good
since
People
the,
appreciate consistency.
The good news is, he is grievously wounded. The bad news is, now that he's there, he stops and flinks back. As you realize, oh wait, isn't that a tiefling on that other side?
I'm hidden!
but because friend left the room, that triggers my held action.
Oh, alright. What is happening with your held action?
10 feet back.
I call upon the many arrows strive to fulfill their blood oath to me. And then occur, I guess you see there's like these little arrow-shaped outlets on the edge of this stone token,
Ooh.
and she snaps one of them off. And when she does, the spirit of an orc war chief appears 30 feet away from me in the position I choose. And I'm going to choose here. The spirit uses the orc war chief stat block from the monster manual.
Basically, as I'm starting to run past you, I'm kind of stopping you. A friend of yours? You're gonna have to explain that later.
Does it say that it like destroys your token or consumes it, or is it just like the magic stops? Like it becomes inert?
After the stone is used 3 times, it turns to dust. That's why there's 3 arrows on it that I'm snapping off.
Oh, you're snapping the arrows. Gotcha. You see the impressive hulk of an orc war chief being summoned. Its tusks, one of it's broken, the other one pierced with metal rings all across it. He has 2 eyebrow piercings as well, and you can see a wicked bow made out of a single tusk bone from a mammoth with an intestine string pulling from it.
That's not what you...
As he turns towards you to give you the warrior greeting, then pays all of its attention to the Verbeeg marauder.
Destroy my enemies, please.
Alright. I'm going to let him do his actions at the end of the turn. Of the turns. So after Friend and Doug, he will do his part.
Woohoo.
Alright. And with that, we go to Friend. Friend is scared. He runs away. He cannot run any further. He doesn't need to run anymore. He's very upset. He's very angry. You're right in front of him. Friend smash!
What? No! Let me get your goat!
A 10.
A 10.
He swings the club right at your face, and you duck underneath as it cracks into the wall, ice splittering off the cave wall, shattering everywhere like shattered glass, skidding across the stone floor.
I'm so glad you missed me.
And that's his turn. You're his new problem now. Doug
Yeah, I know what to do.
thinking about chasing down the elf, but more importantly, all of the goats are running away. But more importantly, there's a ghost in front of him. So, he's going to attack the orc war chief. I would love to know, can you send me a screenshot of the thing you're using, Uno, as I don't have it at hand right now. But I know what it is.
It's my secret card. I'll send a screenshot.
Yeah. I can only steal it. Alright. Is he summoned as a ghost, or does he, like, appear alive?
It says on the card that it just appears to be a spirit that uses the stat block.
Okay, so yeah, stat block means it's not incorporeal, like he can take full damage from attacks. I will take 2 melee attacks as the Verbeeg uses its spear both-handed, stabbing a lot. Bam bam! One strike hits the orc warchief as it tries to push the weapon away, but he gets sliced, the other attack being dodged skillfully. anticipating it. Taking 22 damage as NPC fights NPC.
22. Damn.
Oh yeah, this could have been you. That. You see the orc dwarf chief give a gruff huff. A gruff huff. Urgh. And he's going use. He's going to gruff again and let out a soaring roar across the battlefield. Or letting out a battle cry and filling you and your friend that he has seen with advantage for your next attack rolls. And he can also make an attack roll with a bonus action. So he is immediately putting away his massive bow and instead pulls out a great axe. Alright, no, that's a critical miss.
Doesn't he have advantage?
Each creature of the war chief's choice.
So
He
he
can choose himself.
yeah.
Sounds right. He can choose himself for sure. I will pump up myself!
Get swole.
That's just your gym buddy.
And then he uses his multi-attack to for his actions to attack twice again. Oh, the orc deals another 1d8 damage when it hits with a weapon. Did it roll?
Oh, that's already added.
Yes, I did check real quick. As a bonus action, the orc can move at its speed up to a hostile creature. The battle cry is the attack action as a bonus action. So
I
now,
think that's his turn.
now he has his normal action still. The battle cry was the No, wait. Oh, you're right. The battle cry is the action.
Battle cry was the action.
Yes.
Great axe was the bonus action.
Fantastic. Thank you for reminding me. Sometimes with NPCs, I'm not quite sure which of those is an action and which of those is something they have like an ability.
Understandable.
The Verbeek looks grievously wounded, and it is now like it's. You can see it's like it can barely keep its eyes open, and there's a very visible lash across its chest wound from the great axe's swing. And with that, as the turn ends, I'm going to add more combatants to the battlefield.
What?
Get distracted by the sheep there.
As Doug is calling out for their help, and he shouts out in giant something you don't understand. Translated
I can understand it.
Translated for Unicorn's character subtitles. Says, Yogbar, protect me!
What's a yoke bar?
And then you hear
Gesundheit.
stampeding of a boar. Björn. Björn.
I'm a little concerned where I'm standing.
Luckily, all of you are faster. Erin Herb Mixer. This is troublesome. What do you do?
So I kind of want to disengage and just run in here because I'm pretty sure. I just want to run to the suffocate. I
Alright.
guess because I think that place here
Oh!
that
Oh!
it's narrow, right?
Yes, it is very narrow. It's very small.
I'm pretty sure this thing cannot go in there.
Well, There's
Yes.
only one way to find out.
We shall see.
I kind of want to disengage and go there because I can just disengage so he can't just
Yeah, that's your action.
attack
You
me.
disengage. And
And
then,
then I'm like, go this way.
fantastic. He's
So,
trying to reach for you with his stubby fingers, and you dodge him.
I'm like, haha.
And you hear behind you the sounds of a very scared "Ma."
Yeah, that's why I'm not standing in there because there's the sheep. So yeah, I kind of am like this.
Granny Beer, what do you do?
I'm gonna cast a spell. Granny Bia takes her shield and points it at the I forget what it is. A Goliath giant? A Verbalkin?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, the Verbeek, they are giants.
And she shoots a beam of grain-like energy out of her shield and casts Guiding Bolt.
Beam
With
of pure
advantage.
muscle.
It shoots sunflowers.
The corn
You're
blast.
casting this at first level.
Right.
That's a 22 to hit, 16 damage, and it has an effect.
Next attack on it has advantage.
Yeah, that's the one.
Granny Beer, how do you want to do this?
As in it died?
You're murdering it, guy.
Okay, that was easier than I thought it was gonna be.
No, we're definitely going to try. Turn 2. Oh, he's dead already?
What?
Well, technically, this is turn 4 because we had 2 combat turns before we turned.
Sure. Yes, let's go with that.
Grandmother, forgive me, for I have forsaken the sanctity of life and death. And destroy this, my enemies too, please. And then a beam of grain, I think I said, shoots from her shield and buries the Balkan into the wall.
Literal grain is slamming into him and destroying his body.
Yeah, it's like a shotgun effect.
Alright.
It's flying into his mouth and chokes him.
You have turned him into muesli.
My goodness.
Slamming into the wall, pushing aside the cart.
Who
Ver-
knows?
the
Is it full
Verbeeks.
grain?
He is whole grain. And with that, you see, next to the axe beak, appears to be a man, which you have traded the fox with, and he says, "Hello, I'm here to help."
Well, there's Ogre inside, and Verbeek, and a Yogobor.
Well, let's help your friends, I guess. What do you want me to do?
Don't die.
Okay, so I stay outside and do nothing then. I run back
You're a
home.
trapper, you could try play a trap for the bear.
Yeah, do a try for the... I don't know it's a bear, so it's just... It's a Yogobor.
Alright.
I mean, you don't even know if it's a yoga bar.
I mean,
He-
he said, Yogobor, come help me.
Alright.
What he's going to do is prepare an action and lay down a trap as soon the goats run past him at the entrance of this cave.
It would be fine, you know. He lays a trap, goat runs into it.
And the X-Beak is going to say... What is he going to do? He cannot really lead the X-Beak inside. So it's going to wait like outside, around the corner a bit. And with that, it's goat time.
Oh no!
He sets the X speed on passive so it doesn't aggro anything in the 10-mile radius.
That's not how it works.
Goat Simulator D&D edition.
Oh no!
It's not a World of Warcraft pet where you can put them on passive.
Why not?
Because I said so.
Okay.
Pretty
What's
much.
With the other goat?
That's my best reason, actually.
What's with the other goat?
It's go time.
It's goat time.
You know, all of the other goats, they like running towards the bear, then they see a bear, and they run like into the corners, and ruin like all of the burial sites here. Goat, 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 goat. There's like one more goat trying to run away from the ogre, but he's stuck on the stairs. Too wide to squeeze through. So you see his front hooves like ma ma in front of you, flailing wildly.
No, you said the goats are ruined in the grave sites. No, all the skeletons and mummies get triggered.
Oh no!
First Goat Stampede, then Undead Stampede. Those trigger the Aetherids.
Fantastic. All of
I
this
knew
sounds
the goats were evil.
like a great idea. Okay, somehow let's. Oh, there's my turn order. Yeah, I missed you. Gets goat's time over. I have a square where the trap has been laid. And with that, it is Rhiannon's turn. Rhiannon, Squalnik Kaslan.
Rhiannon is enough.
He will tell you. After I'm looking at my notes, but I'm looking at the book from the wrong side. Wait, where are my pages? Oh, there we are. He has a name. And his name is... Fev.
Okay, Scout it is.
Good job, Scout.
Good day to
My
you.
name is Fev.
No, Scout. Your name is Scout.
Okay. What do we do?
Send him after the ogre.
Rhiannon. You can just tell us.
I like to be mysterious.
Wow.
I will move here first, and in a ready action,
You see an orc war chief goes in front of you with a massive battle axe and a tusk bow.
who that? Who are
Standing
you?
over a pile of grain.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. I'm confused.
You could say it.
It appeared out of nowhere. You have no idea why or how or if it's dangerous or it's definitely a ghost.
I have a ready action setting staying on the first action that seems aggressive towards me or my allies.
How do you judge aggressive?
It tries to hit me. or
It
that-
looks aggressive. You can see aggressive written on its face in orcish.
Yes, but I don't prejudge.
Yeah. Don't judge someone by their race.
I
Just
will listen
because.
to the Orc War Chief's story before I judge him. Sorry, I don't understand Orc.
Akor the Racer. Your plan is going better than expected.
Nice. Stand here close to the fire. And ready in action. Tasha's hideous laughter. If the ogre starts to attack me
Alright.
or gets close enough to attack me.
Fantastic. So you ready yourself to cast a spell. And with that, we go to Yogobor. He will run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 9, 11, 12, 13. Bam,
Wow,
bam,
that's a lot
bam,
of
bam, bam,
Not
bam.
how counting works, but okay.
The bear is running and running, and it's using its action to run some more as he reaches you and realizes his best friend has been murdered. By you, apparently.
no.
Rah! But it has no actions left to demolish all of you. So he is next turn's problem. Dog is dogged. Friend
Friend is
sees-
very confused.
Well, there is goat butt sticking out of the stairs. So you're out of reach. So he will definitely turn around and run towards you. This is your chance to slaughter him. You see him running towards you.
Basically, once he
Yep.
reaches me,
I
if
mean,
he can.
He triggers mine too.
Yep.
I think it's
which
40 feet movement
Goes
or
off
something.
first.
His prepared action will go off first.
And that's
Wisdom.
yep. That's a wisdom save.
That's a fail.
Yep. So he's lying prone on the floor, laughing.
Does it include damage?
Nope. Oh shit. What's his intelligence?
Not very high.
In the text shit, a creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected.
It has an intelligence of 5.
Phew.
He's smart enough to be fucked over by you.
It's smart enough to take damage from math
get the joke.
problems. He got hit by a coconut on the head!
He got hit by 2 coconuts.
Orc Warchief sees a new challenger arriving and
Hey,
faces
my
the bear.
reaction.
What is your reaction?
As soon as something threatens my friends, I cast a spell.
I thought it's if it threatens you.
No, me or my friends,
Yeah.
Okay.
allies. But
Well, that is
the
happening.
effect of the spell is redundant by now.
No, well, the ogre definitely was threatening a core, so your reaction goes off.
Well,
It is
technically,
why I
you could
want to
also ignore it.
ask which reaction goes off first.
They are both reactions. You both react.
Yeah.
And like, if it's with a
It's
spell, if it's a,
important which goes off first.
well, I let you choose between the Yogobor comes first. He's the bigger threat, and he runs up to the Orc War Chief, and it can definitely count as a threat to your friends. So I let you choose if the Yogobor is counts as your threat or the ogre does.
The thing
Do a
is,
Constitution save.
the thing is that Rhiannon doesn't know that the orc warchief is on our side. It makes more sense that she reacts with a friend threatening Akua. Furthermore, I think her reaction would come first.
Compared
That
to
also
a
makes
course
more-
reaction.
Before Akua's reaction, yes.
All right. Unicorn, what is your spell?
Sapping Sting.
All right. So we are using this on the ogre now.
Apparently.
This is your time to counter negotiate if you think that we're not doing this right.
I mean, I said specifically the first thing that seems to be is a threat to me or my friends.
All right,
Is the war chief a friend?
you don't know.
Oh, it's a no.
I mean, I would say it
Is the
definitely makes
Yogobor
sense.
So it's
is the Yogobor a threat to my friends?
yes. You know for sure the bear is a threat to your friends. The orc war chief has not looked like he is. He has been on top of the dead body of the Verbic Marauder.
Yeah, but
The
it could be
Yogobor
something else.
appeared.
I let you be the judge. What does your character
I
think?
cast it on the bear because the bear appeared first.
Burr first. All right. Can't say for Burr. It's a 17.
Then nothing happens.
Zapping sting does not appear. So it's like you're using a tranquilizer that should be used on like a cat, but you put it on an elephant. It's it's not happening. You need to put more power behind it.
I want to punch him in the knee, but I hit his shoulder. It's a gravity.
The Björn looks irritated in your direction.
I shrug at the bear.
Shrug at Burr. Orc War Chief does what Orc War Chief does best. Do the command that has been mentally given to him. What is the command?
Destroy my enemies.
He looks at you and looks around to what you count as enemy. He like points at Björn.
Is Bjorn the bear?
Yes, Björn is the Scandinavian word for bear, I think.
I see. Granny Bear gives a thumbs up.
All right, multi-attack, redex twice, bam, bam.
Orc Chief Smash.
You know, I'm starting to regret my choice of spells because every enemy we met so far had high constitution.
Oh no.
Oh no! The first attack is a miss. The second attack is a sounding hit. Alright, that's 12 damage. Burn!
I need to do something.
Sorry, guys. And with that, it's Orc War Chief's turn. He will shout out in Orcish. For the Many-Arrow tribe and the allies who work with us.
No one gets it because no one speaks Orc.
I don't know. Shall our death be repaid in kind, warrior? Nodding to Granny Beer. Seriously. I basically imagine Warcraft 3 orcs being awesome. Erwin Erbwixer. It's the top of the turn.
Yeah, I believe I could just at 15. I kind of want to go. Can I go this way?
Move your character. You cannot move through the goat. You can definitely move everywhere else, yeah.
I kind of want to go this way, so I go behind there.
You can move your 6 squares. Go ahead.
Shoot it in the butt.
I think if you want, you can go 1 square more. Because you can walk diagonally in the tomb chamber, you know?
Oh yeah, okay. Can't go this way.
Yeah. You can get a glimpse of the bear, but he is halfway covered. So you could attack with a +2 armor class on him.
Who died?
Maybe I do try this, but first I kind of wanna.
You also see goats and sheep.
I also see goats and sheep, that's true.
Just
I cannot try to shoot his butt.
Alright.
Where is my... I can always run back into the room. I'll be fine.
This is fine. Everything is fine.
Yeah, I'm not in danger. Not at all. Nope. There's a 22.
22.
I want you to roll me a perception check with disadvantage. Also, roll for damage. Oof, okay, you don't need to roll the second time. This is okay.
There we go.
You hear the sounds of goats and sheep barking around. Brrr, and the yelp of a björn. Brrr. I'm sorry, my bear sound is not very bearish. Don't have the deep, gruff voice. It appears to be super effective. You strike into its flank. Is that your turn?
Well, it's my turn, I suppose.
Gaining beer.
It's Granny Beer's turn. 5, 10, 15. Granny Beer is going to cast a spell.
Fantastic. You see a laughing ogre on the floor, wreaking havoc.
Granny Beer kneels down and rests a hand on the ogre's forehead and says, "The Great Mother gives life, and the Great Mother takes away." And then she casts inflict wounds with advantage, I believe, because
His head is
'Cause he's
hurting
prone.
already. You really want to melt his brain? So evil.
I mean, kind
Don't
of.
just cut up everything else.
Yeah. All right. Of course.
Yeah.
Does a 14 hit?
You see how he stops laughing as the saliva in his throat dries out, and his whole throat dries, and you see his eyes start to sink in deeper and shrivel away. He suck out the life force of the ogre's body. It's the muscles of himself appear to get weaker and weaker, as only how do I describe this? He goes from being both buff and fat to just being fat and dried out like a
I absorbed
corpse.
his gains.
Yes.
You monster.
The gain mother taketh away. No gains for you.
That was a lot of damage in one roll. Damn.
You rolled
Yeah,
near
that is
max.
really, really strong.
30 damage is the maximum. You rolled 26. This is what a
There,
fireball
with
wishes to
wounds
be.
and guiding bolt.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Great Mother is with us.
I feel, as the resident spellcaster, I feel like kinda not needed here.
How much damage did you roll on your gravity spell again?
9.
You rolled 48 and 3d6, so don't complain over there.
Yeah, but
No comment on my
most of the
dissonant
damage
whisper.
wasn't even spell
Alright,
damage.
alright.
It was environmental damage.
And with that,
Probably what I
Granny,
have to do that I don't target the enemy directly.
that's the end of
but
your turn,
target
Granny
the
Beer?
Environment.
That is correct. That's the end of my turn.
Alright. I'm sorry, I'm moving combat along here, Unicorn.
Yes, you evil bastard.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh no, an axe beak.
6,
Quick.
7, 8. The axe beak is jumping over the trap because it knows it's a trap. It's a smart axe beak. It has been given a command. Jump! Ah! Makes like chicken noises.
Better than X noises.
That comes when he starts asking questions. No regrets! Longbow attack! 20 and an 11 on the Björn. The
From
11
the X-Peak?
from the scout using its longbow. It is dealing 7 piercing damage on the bear. You have no idea where this person is coming from, but he says, I'm here to help. I'll let you decide if you even recognize this person. But you have never asked for its name. That's all he
Hey,
does.
it's
Scout, obviously.
His name is Scouty. Alright, it's goat time. Goats are no longer a problem for the majority of you. As they are, all of them have run away. Except for, you can hear through the caves, a singular goat. Bah, 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 calling out desperately for help. There's a goat.
I just imagine as we're then in the tomb, basically the cutscene playing with the goat still stuck in the background.
Yes. Plays all seriously, but it keeps like playing a bad.mp3.
Poor thing.
Rhiannon, Xualni Kaslan.
Scorny.
I'm sorry,
You said.
I do not know how to speak Elvish.
Well, stop butchering the name then.
Give me a human name then.
Kaslana.
Rhiannon Kaslani.
Kaslana.
Fine.
That's the short
Gotcha. I thought Rhiannon is the short one.
Butthole.
Butthole, it's your turn.
You're a butt. I'm gonna cast Firebolt on the bear because I'm tired of bears.
Alright.
bears. Who needs them?
It does a 17 hit.
Yes.
Why do you take like 20 seconds to respond? But he takes 7 fire damage. I hope he enjoys it.
The bear is set on fire, slashed, shot, and generally very upset.
Don't blame him, to be honest.
I will roll a morale check on bear.
It's got nowhere to run.
It's like, how intimidated is him? So this is like charisma saving throw. Oh yeah, no, he's like, fuck this! Run
After that,
away!
friend dead. Get fuck out.
This bear is very much like, I have to protect my master. Oh, he's dead. Oh, fuck! This bear is like pulling itself away from all of your attacks, getting slashed, getting hurt, calling out in rage, but it has a way out, so it's like trying to back away through the way he came from. But the core, first, it's your turn.
He's gonna get a goodbye poke for that.
Alright.
Poke. And no one saw that. Because I'm using saving face to reroll that. Oh no, I get a I think a plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I see Rhiannon?
Yes.
Then a plus 5 on that. So that's a plus so that's a 13.
Ooh. That, his armor class is 12. You hit.
Yes. And that's 9 points of piercing damage. Nice.
How do you wish to slay Yogobor?
That worked. Wow.
Without
Basically, yeah,
embarrassing
first-
yourself.
Lunging at it, trying to look cool and completely missing. And before anyone's really paying attention, I just try to turn around and stab again. And basically by chance, it's directly hitting the jugular, and he starts basically bleed out while I'm standing there confused that I actually managed that.
He
Yes.
sprays blood everywhere.
You managed to
Yeah,
hit one of
basically
its
Tarantino.
major arteries. Blood spraying out past you. Ching! If that bears dead, and you're all having a break, recovering
Wait.
from it, you see the orc war chief turn to you and giving you another salute, speaking out in orcish with a ghostly voice. My ancestors smile upon you, mortal. May we
Granny
meet
Beer-
again on
You
the
say the same.
battlefields.
Granny Beer runs over and gives the orc a hug.
Alright. You fall through him as he's
Okay.
partially incorporeal. No, wait.
Now he's incorporeal.
No.
Falling into
You
your
can hug
veins.
him. You can hug him. So he's there, but he's like the blue shimmer on him. But you can totally hug. He's like, this makes me uncomfortable. All in orcish,
I vanish now. Poof.
but you know,
It's okay, Garrick. I command you to hug back.
he looks past you from the entrance behind you, and all of you turn around to look as you see what appears to be a female giant holding a pack, letting it go clanging to the floor like metal wrapped up in leather, as another Verbeek has watched as seeing the other one calling out, Doug! Doug, no! What have you done?
Alright.
Oh,
There was
Whoop.
that.
We killed him in self-defense.
Oh, okay.
I think that was a rhetoric question.
And I let all of you what's your passive perception here, guys?
Not enough.
Not enough.
I got a lot. Let me check.
I'm
Okay.
not even in the same room. I just hear this screaming with my passive perception of 15.
Alright.
Oh,
I
But none of you speak
Okay.
giant.
I have 13.
15, and I speak giant.
Oh, fantastic. You hear like
I have 13 and I speak giant.
so you hear like, Doug, why are all you goats running away? You left the fence wide open. Doug, what's going on? And she turns around the corner and sees what's happening. And you know, the rest plays out as I mentioned. And
Now,
you hear
Garrick-
something like, Doug, my love! Yes.
Doug had an accident with the stalactites.
Does she have a weapon?
And a shitload of grains.
Well, we will find out. Yeah, she will have a sort of weapon on her, yes. Let's see what weapon she carried with her on the journey here.
I feel like we can pretty easily gang up on her at this point.
Let's murder the
You
shit
know
out of
that
her.
one hit of her can put you down.
Mm-hmm.
But now you have friends that you can stand behind. It's totally fine. Unless I could have taken the orc away and then she shows up.
you could always run this way.
Oh no, I scared her away. No.
You always run away. That is true.
I mean, what Granny Beer would probably make an excellent dodge action tank.
She has the
Mhm.
18
Again, to dodge that action double. We already did
Although
it
a dodge
before.
action would be very much against character.
That's true.
Yes, exactly. I mean, any other character, okay. Only because this worked in Ice eyes by your peak.
What's the opposite of dodging?
I will remove initiative order for friend, Yokobor, and I'm going to reroll initiative for. Oh, that's a bit loud. I'm sorry. To reroll initiative for Verbeek, for the new Verbeek, just so we know where we are standing. And that's where we will pick it up next session on the
Yay! You survived!
as we find out that the mead must flow.
Pretty sure at least one character might very easily die.
Nah, we won't die.
Surely
I just-
Granny Bia will survive. Everybody agreed. If something happens, we
That's
keep
a
her.
job, yeah.
Everybody else
Yes.
has to die except for her, to continue the
I'm
suffering
just
of
gonna.
life.
I'm just gonna put a trap right here, and then you go escape.
Yes.
Well,
The way
And
I know us, one of us is gonna spring the trap.
I hope.
Probably, if one of us dies, it's probably in that trap. If we try to
That's-
flee.
It would be kind of funny if you run out and you trigger your own trap, guys, because you don't know about it except for
Basically, a happy
reality.
I know
Tree
about
Friends
it. I
episode.
saw it.
Yes. Who put the trap here? It's like, what asshole? That's-
Given I have 14 HP and a passive perception of 10, that's probably me.
No.
Oh no! Oh no!
All right. Any last words of the esteemed players for possible viewers on YouTube?
I'm just surprised that we managed to get out of that situation.
I mean, we're far from out of it.
That's true, yeah.
I never had any doubt.
We are further away from death than we have been at the start of the session.
That
Yeah.
no, that's only the illusion. Honestly, I'm pretty sure there's some shit coming down at us. But hey, I survived despite scouting all on my own.
Yes. You did
I'm
well.
surprised.
I mean, yeah, there were no traps here, just stuff to look at. So, though it would have been funny if you fell down a pit trap and died. Nobody noticed.
Please, I don't wanna die so early. Again.
Not again. Wait, what did I do?
Not you.
Oh,
Well,
Again,
early is
another.
relative. I had a player in Lost Minds who died in the first 2 sessions of the campaign.
Yeah.
First session, he was a sorcerer who just fell a bit too deep. Then he thought he got stronger, played a Hexblade with 16 AC, and then got crit on. And died again.
I was playing in my very first round, and
Oof.
it already started in a very terrible place. I mean, a cell owned by Dro is a terrible place to start in. First I had to get my stuff back, and then we were in front of a giant door. We argued. Our DM got a little impatient, just opened the giant door and threw undead stuff at us, and an undead giant spider, and yeah, we had no chance.
let me
But
write
he
that
died.
down. Undead giant spider.
I died instantly. I think we only played 20 minutes or whatever, and we
Giant
died.
undead spider. Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
It wasn't very fun to die so early. No.
I'm sorry to hear that. Alright. Yeah, I guess that's where we drop it off for tonight. Just playing some memories of the future as we tune out. Next session we will probably, we will see how you guys will handle a Verbeek in pristine conditions.
Oh no.
And with barely any resources left.
Yes. Oh, this is going to be exciting! Alright, good night everybody. Thank you for tuning in. See ya.